My brothers and sisters, there is a pain that does not scream. It sits quietly in your chest. It doesn't bleed on the outside, but inside, it breaks you. It's the pain of feeling replaced. You gave your time, you gave your loyalty, you gave your love, you showed up when they needed you, you stayed when it was inconvenient, you defended them when others doubted them, and then one day, they moved on, easily, like you were just a chapter, like you were temporary, like you were optional. My brothers and sisters, nothing crushes the heart more than feeling like you were never truly needed. You start questioning everything. Was I not enough? Was I just there until someone better came along? You scroll through their life and see someone else in the place you once stood. Someone else laughing with them. Someone else getting the attention. Someone else receiving the loyalty you once had. And your chest tightens. Not because you want them back, but because you feel erased. You feel like you were an experiment, a trial version, a placeholder. And the worst part, they seem happier, like losing you didn't cost them anything, while you sit at night wondering what was wrong with you. My brothers and sisters, Allah says, I know you felt replaced. He saw the night you cried silently so nobody would hear. He saw the moment your heart dropped when you realized you were no longer important. He saw you pretend you were okay. He saw you say, it's fine, when it wasn't fine at all. He saw you replay conversations in your mind. He saw you wonder what you could have done differently. But listen carefully. Being replaced does not mean you are worthless. Sometimes people leave not because you lacked value, but because they lacked depth. Some people only know how to chase newness. They confuse novelty with connection. They confuse excitement with loyalty. And when something new appears, they abandon what was real. You breathe because he chose to let you breathe. You still have opportunities because he has not closed your book. And maybe, just maybe, the reason it hurt so much is because you tied your worth to someone's attention. You measured your value by their consistency. You defined your importance by their presence. But your value was never meant to sit in human hands. It was always anchored in Allah. My brothers and sisters, you were never created to chase validation. You were created to walk with dignity. If someone replaced you, do not replace your self-respect trying to win them back. If someone downgraded your position, do not downgrade your standards to stay relevant. Allah removes what distracts you so He can prepare what elevates you. And sometimes elevation requires separation. One day you will look back and realize if they stayed, you would have lost yourself. If they stayed, you would have accepted less. If they stayed, you would have never grown. Allah did not replace you. He replaced what you were settling for. And that is mercy. So lift your head. Stop comparing yourself to the one who took your place. There is no place like yours, and what is written for you will never be handed to someone else. Trust the redirection. Trust the separation. Trust the one who saw your tears when nobody else cared. Allah says, I know you felt replaced, but you were never replaceable to me. And what I am preparing for you will not make you feel second again. My brothers and sisters, let me tell you something your heart needs to hear. You were not replaced, you were redirected. There is a difference. When someone leaves and fills your place with another person, it feels like you were swapped out, like a position was open and someone more suitable took it. But with Allah, there is no replacement system. There is no comparison chart. There is no better version of you. Allah created you uniquely. Your heart, your personality, your softness, your struggles, your voice, your tears. No one carries your exact combination. So how can you be replaced? You felt replaced because a human chose differently. But human choices are limited by ego, desire, fear, and immaturity. Allah's choice for you is guided by wisdom. Sometimes you are removed from someone's life because Allah heard conversations you didn't, saw intentions you couldn't, knew futures you were blind to. You only saw the present pain. He saw the long-term protection. My brothers and sisters, you thought you lost them, but maybe Allah saved you from becoming smaller. Because sometimes when we love someone too much, we start shrinking to fit into their world. We tolerate disrespect. We ignore red flags. We accept half effort. We settle for crumbs. Why? Because we are afraid of being replaced. But listen carefully. The one who truly values you will never make you feel like you are in competition. Real love does not compare. Real friendship does not replace. Real loyalty does not downgrade. If someone could swap you easily, then your connection was conditional. And conditional attachment was never meant to be permanent. Allah says, I know you felt replaced. And He also says, I am enough for you. When people walk away, Allah remains. When people forget you, Allah remembers. When people choose others, Allah still chooses you every single day. You wake up because He chose to wake you. That is not your failure. That is their limitation. You were real. You were sincere. You are loyal. And loyalty in a temporary world is rare. My brothers and sisters, even the prophets were abandoned. Even the righteous were betrayed. Even the best of people were misunderstood and left alone. Being replaced by people does not mean you are replaceable to Allah. You may have been removed from someone's life, but you were never removed from Allah's sight. Maybe Allah saw what you couldn't see. Maybe He removed you before you were damaged even more. Maybe He separated you from someone who would have slowly drained your peace. Sometimes, what feels like rejection is divine protection. But when you're in the middle of it, it doesn't feel protective. It feels personal. It feels humiliating. It feels like you were not chosen. And that hurts. My brothers and sisters, Allah says, I know you felt replaced, and the one who saw your loyalty will replace your loss with something better. Not necessarily someone louder, not necessarily someone flashy, but someone deeper. Someone who recognizes your value. Do not shrink yourself because someone failed to appreciate you. Do not beg to be chosen. The one who is meant for you will not need convincing. And remember this, you are never competing because what is written for you cannot be taken by someone else. If it left, it was never yours. And if it was yours, no one could have replaced you.